Moving on to the third race on the programme at Happy Valley on a Wednesday night, and race number 3, the first leg of the 6-up, headed by Little Bird with a visor and tongue tie going back on from barrier 2. Probably go forward from there. Mig Energy makes his Hong Kong debut. Winner over 1,000 metres in Australia. Special Stars is a 3-time course and distance winner. Frustrated, has won here twice course and distance. G Unit was a beaten favourite last time out, but he's won here twice in the past. Very Sweet Orange on a hat-trick, but tries Class 3 for the first time. Does get the inside gate and loves to roll forward. A Momentum Galaxy runner-up last time out. Sorry, runner-up the only time tried course and distance behind Gentle Breeze. That was back in November. G Units for John Moore and Grant Van Niekerk is the only one of these who's been up to Chung for and back in the last month.
Now, there'll be a fair bit of speed here. Very Sweet Orange. What suits him is gate number 1, so he'll get along there for Wagner Borges. Frustrated, he's got plenty of early pace, and Victor Wonga gets on with him, is riding him, but he's probably not quite got the pace to outdo Very Sweet Orange. Another one that can roll forward is Baltic Whisper, and he's got an awkward gate for Matthew Poon out of gate 11. Second line, Amazing Kiwi Little Bird. G Unit drawn a little awkwardly. The newcomer Mig Energy to probably settle midfield. He's
frustrated. He can pull a bit in his races, but he's doing it to a smaller degree here as he's just actually been pulled up. But look, he's one of the leaders, barrier 7, and he looks well. He looks fit and ready to go. And Frankie Lewis had a good run in the last few race meetings as well. G Unit, as you say, he's drawn a little bit awkward, but he's another one who's had a really good season. Grant Van Niekerk knows the horse really well, and he's been very consistent, in particular his last 5 starts. He's going to overcome the wide draw. That's the question mark with him. And Very Sweet Orange. Now, look, he's won his last 2. He's on a hat-trick here. He's got a low barrier draw, and he's another one of the leaders. So he's got his opportunity to get that hat-trick, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. He's been in brilliant form of late. We'll start off with G Unit, though. This is him over the 1,200 metres, so back to the thousands. Where he's won twice in the past.
Yeah, this is not a bad form race, really, because you've got Massive Pocket, who was able to win this. Speed, Vision, and also coming out of this race, I think was Easter. Yes, he's since come out and won as well. So wasn't a bad run. He's been really consistent, this horse. Just gate 10 makes it awkward for him.
Yeah, that's the question mark with him. You know, if he'd drawn sort of lower, I think he'd be a really good bet in this, but you've just got to take your chances with him.
He has won a trial up at Chung Fa since.
All right, Very Sweet Orange, who's basically got one way of running, but it's working for him.
Yeah, the query I've got with him is frustrated. Probably try and take him on because he's a horse that doesn't really settle, sometimes does frustrated. But look, if he has been awkward away his last 2 starts, frustrated. So if he does get the sole lead, then he's going to be tough to run down once again.
Lightweight, Class 3 for the first time, just survived here a late dip there from Super Lucky. I thought the way he ran that race and then getting a little bit of a break, that's what got him over the line.
Alfie Chan's been riding him as well, so taking 10 pounds off. He's been winning there in Class 4 with lightweight. So yes, he's got a lightweight with a similar sort of weight that he's been carrying in a lower grade. Anyway, Little Bird. Now, he used to be a jump and run type as well. Zach's got a really good record on this horse too.
And Zach was on board in this recent trial. That's Fantasy. I think Lightning Steed on the rail there, who goes around later on in the program. I think even horse. He just went really well here. I thought Little Bird in this recent trial held together. He's won off a mark of 78. Here he is on 78. Low draw, Zach Purton.
Yeah, and the visor will go back on. Tongue tie will go back on him as well. So a couple of gear changes there. He's one off 75. He's rated 78. So look, I think he's a chance.
Didn't finish off badly last race.
Zach's ridden him 3 times. He's won on him twice. Explosive Witness and Mig Energy, the debutant.
Yeah, now Mig Energy has had 6 trials, so he's had plenty of experience to get him into this. He's 1133 pounds. Tongue tie will go on his debut run. Explosive Witness, we haven't seen him for a while. He's put on 75 pounds. He did come at a weight of sort of a mid-1100s, went down to the bottom 1100s, now he's gone back up to 1200, so there is a bit of a variance there with him.
That was Mighty Giant we saw in that trial there as well. He's interesting, Mig Energy. There was a lot of early money for him in the market. He's at 4.8, 5.1 for a place, so there's been a decent win bet go on him.
All right, but G Unit favourite, back to his winning trip.
Yeah, look, I've got him on top here. The draw is the only thing that worries me. I think he's going really well and comes out of a very strong form race. Little Bird, now this will be his second start back into Class 3 with the visor tongue tie on, just about tongue-tied myself there, from barrier 2. So I think he deserves his chance. Very Sweet Orange is doing nothing too wrong at the moment. And Momentum Galaxy, I put him in there for 4th. He's another one that, look, he hasn't won here, but he's run a couple of good races, and that second behind Gentle Breeze was pretty good, 4 starts ago.
I looked at this race with all the speed in there, very sweet orange, frustrated, Baltic Whisper, and thought maybe if they go breakneck in front, something might be able to run on from the back, and that's something being Special Stars, number 5 for Joe Moreira and John Size. Gate number 12, a little bit awkward, but will get back, run on. One off a mark of 71, his last winnings on a mark of 73. So he's at just on 20 to 1 at the moment. Frustrated goes in number 8, 10 G Unit and 9 Amazing Kiwi on the back up from last Wednesday night. 5, 8, 10 and 9. All
right, I've got the same 4 numbers as Paul, slightly different order. Look at the place money, though, for Momentum Galaxy. Money back at place. At the moment. The other interesting thing about Little Bird and Ricky Hughes, Zach Purton, coming into the meeting, Zach's only had 5 rides for Ricky, who's our leading trainer. But of those 5 rides, 3 of them have won. So there's another pointer towards him. All right, so 3 races down. That was the first leg of the 6-up. Race 4 next for us, the first leg of the Triple Trio.